Good morning, students. This is the fourth session of the human reproduction. Before the starting of this session, I would like to say you now follow the Facebook page, my Facebook page, Word of Biology, on wordofbiology95.wordpress.com and subscribe this channel. Now we are going to start the external genitalia and the breast in the human. We will study about the female external genitalia as well as the male external genitalia and breast in this session. Now when we study the external genitalia of female, the external genitalia of female includes following structures like mons pubis, labia majora, labia minora, hymen and clitoris. These are the parts of the external genitalia. Actually, external genitalia is the recipient of the penis during the sexual intercourse, through which male transfers its semen in the vaginal canal of the female. External genitalia has these all structures shown in this diagram. Here in this diagram, just below the abdomen, a fleshy muscular structure is found above the vulva, that is called as mons pubis. This area is called as mons pubis. Vaginal orifice or vulva is guarded by two fleshy thick foldings. These are the two fleshy thick foldings. These two thick fleshy foldings are called as labia majora. These are the thick fleshy foldings, and inside these thick fleshy foldings, two minor thin foldings are found. These thin foldings are called as, these are the thin foldings and these are the thick foldings. These are the thick foldings, these are the labia majora, and these are the thin foldings, flappy structures called as labia minora. At the junction of the labia minora towards the abdomen, a very small pea-shaped structure that is contractile in nature is found. This is called clitoris. This clitoris is considered as the homologue of the male penis. Now inside the labia minora, there are two types of opening found. These two types of openings are, first is the very small opening of the urethra, and the second a wider opening that is called as opening of vaginal canal, that is also called as vulva. As contrary to the male reproductive system or male external genitalia, the opening of urethra and opening of vagina are two distinct openings in the female, while in the male, urinal aperture as well as the genital aperture both are the common. That's why in the male those apertures are collectively called as urinogenital apertures, because both are same. But in the female, urinal aperture is separate than the genital aperture. This is the genital aperture, that is called as vaginal orifice or vulva or opening of vagina. The vaginal orifice is guarded by very thin membranous structure called as hymen. This hymen is lost at the time of first sexual intercourse, But this hymen can be damaged or can be lost due to certain other practices also, just like cycling, running, swimming, exercise, or any type of accident. So this is the external genitalia. Now when we move towards the anus, in between the vaginal orifice or vulva and the anus, the part is called as perineum. This perineum is common in male and female. It means in the male perineum is found and in female it is also found. So it is the external genitalia of the female human body. Now we will start the male genitalia or male external genitalia. In the male, external genitalia is called as penis, and this penis is meant for the sexual intercourse, reproduction and urination. Penis is a muscular structure that does not contain any type of bone or a skeleton. It is a muscular structure that contains a number of very small sinuses. Now we are going to see the transverse section of penis to study the internal structure of the penis. Here is the transverse section of penis. Look this. In this transverse section, this is the outer layer that is called as integument. Inside that, fibrous envelope is found. There is the fibrous envelope, and inside the fibrous envelope there are three parallel tubular structures are found. These three parallel tubular structures, which are made up of very small number of sinuses, these two are called as corpora cavernosa. Corpora cavernosa, and this corpora cavernosa, it is corpora cavernosa penis. It is also called as corpora cavernosa penis, and these corpora cavernosa are the plural form of corpus cavernosum. Corpus cavernosum. Now this is the third tubular structure that contains the urethra, through which the urinogenital release is getting out from the penis. This is called corpus spongiosum or corpus cavernosum urethra. So these are the three tubular structures. In the penis, there are so many blood capillaries and blood vessels are found, along with the different nerves through which the blood supply is performed in the penis. In the penis, the top of the penis, at which the urethral orifice or urinogenital orifice is found, is called as glans penis, and glans penis is surrounded by a foldable skin, and that foldable skin is called as foreskin. It's called as foreskin. Now we can say this structure. Now it is glans penis, and this foldable skin is foreskin. So it is all about the external genitalia of the male. During the sexual intercourse, just before the starting of sexual intercourse, penis get lengthened and erected. The erection of penis is done due to the entry of the blood inside this sinuses. When the blood is completely filled inside the sinuses, then the length of the penis gets increased and the penis gets erected and it becomes ready to transfer the semen to the vaginal canal of the female. Now after that we will study about the breast. Here it is the structure of breast. I have taken the two diagram of the breast. First is the normal breast and second is fibrocystic breast. Actually this breast is containing certain cyst or cancerous tissues, and this is the normal breast. In this normal breast there are certain structures, there are certain parts. Now these are the ribs. Since breasts are located in the thorax region in the female, breast is very important organ of the female reproductive system, because breast provides the feeding to the developing child. Inside the breast, these are the fatty tissues, we can say that adipose tissues, which contains the fat, and these are lactiferous or mammary glands. From these mammary glands, these lactiferous tubules are originated, and these lactiferous tubules or ducts are opened at the surface of the breast, and just before the opening these lactiferous ducts become swelled. These are called as ampulla. Ampulla, or in the plural form ampullae of the lactiferous ducts. These are opened to out through nipple. This is the nipple, and around the nipple a circular darkened or pigmented skin is found, that is called as areola. Actually nipple and areola are also found in the male as vestigious organ, and in the female, in the breast, fatty tissues are developed along with the lactiferous glands or mammary glands. These mammary glands produce milk. During the pregnancy, these mammary glands becomes developed, and just after the pregnancy these start the production of milk for the breastfeeding of the infant. This is all about the external genitalia and breast regarding the human reproductive system. Thank you.